I was born with a very, very religious family. Family, and my ancestors who are the religious leaders, tukus, and all the, the family be. So I was raised with a really religious family, and my mother, aunt, and grandma all. And we had such a peaceful, happy time with my youth, because many Tibetans, like I told you, especially girls like my time, there's no school, but learn from grandmother to grandmother. And every evening they teach the stories. And I remember when the fall time, we have sitting in the field, looking at the stars. My grandmother knows exactly star names, what the times goes what. And this, the year-round seasons. And so those are so unique. And then it tells all kind of stories for children, very good stories for animal stories.
What's it like to be there's so few women teachers from Tibet? What's it like to be teaching as a woman?
Well, in Tibet, there's a lot of yoginis. And for example, like my aunt who's 94, she all her life, if she was 4 years old, became Buddhist. And she does morning to night practice. But she doesn't really teach, just do, pray. But for example, like that, and because there's so many lamas and monks, the kind of men, world, and not really, unless special request, then they teach. But I was pushed in with the Tengu Chenze Rinpoche, and you probably know the Tromba Rinpoche, Sumbu Tromba, who is Colorado Lama. And they asked me, you have to teach because you have the most receive training and everything, qualified person. So in the West, there's a lot of women like to receive from a woman.
Yes.
So I refused in the beginning. And then many of my students wrote letters. I said, I didn't have permission from my teacher, and my teacher never told me to teach. So they wrote letters. My uncle and other lamas says we wanted to receive teaching from her, but she wanted to teach because you didn't give. So they brought back answers here. That's why I started.
That's why you started.
Yeah, I started.
How does it feel to be teaching?
It is very good. I realized I noticed the benefit lots. For example, I tell you one.
Please.
I was helping translating my uncle on some, those times lots of hippies. And they come to their boyfriend, girlfriend, don't get along, lots of things. So my uncle has a translator, Tibetan monk. And he doesn't really tell exactly. He just said she needed help. The uncle said, okay, I bless, right? Then several times I went away. Then one day I said, and my uncle said, you're not answering their question. He said, what? And they have different problems, the relationship. And of course, they both lived the monk, they left, don't know anything but that kind. And then uncle said, why don't you tell? So I was doing the kind of counseling, some students, counseling, and it helped a lot.
Did it?
In their relationships.